guys, today we're going to be doing a tutorial on skinning, and we'll be doing this in 3ds Max. As you can see, I have a scene right here. Actually, in 3ds Max we have two methods of skinning a character to a rig or a skeleton or bones. um in this tutorial we're going to be using the physics modifier that comes with Character Studio. The physics modifier is what I used in. Let me just play this animation back and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, you can see that. So in this tutorial I'm just going to be going through how to use physics modifier as a learner, just some basic tips about it. And we're going to be rigging these characters and we're going to be skinning this character anyway, so let's get started. First of all, I want to reset and delete the modifier on this character. So first of all, we're setting back to figure mode. Okay, so I'm going to select the character mesh, my physics modifier. I'm going to delete the modifier right there. Okay, so actually when I started, okay, before I do that, let me check my scale. It's 100. Okay, when I started, the character was so small, so I was having clipping issues. Zooming in was an issue, so I had to scale him up so I can zoom in and see the character in very close range. So now I'm going to delete this character. Oh no, I don't have to delete it. So if I delete it, the character is going to go back to its original shape. So instead of doing that, let me teach you a trick right there. So I'll just go to tools. Tools is beside your edit. You might not see that because my recording is quite limited to the top. I have some limitations in my screen recorder. Okay, so I'm going to select tools and I'll scroll down to snapshot, and I'll check single, not range, single, then check mesh and press OK. So now I can delete the previous mesh, and now I have my new mesh in the same size, the same spots. Nothing has changed, so I don't have to like scale him up and miss the size and all. So that's a quick tip on using snapshots. Okay, so I'll convert him back to editable poly. I just feel much more comfortable working with editable poly. So right now I'm going to select this guy. You can see the character, the biped has already been skinned, placed properly to the character. So right now I'm just gonna add my physics modifier. Select physics. Then the next thing to do is this part is very essential. You need to pay attention. You select the attach node, this icon right here, you click it, it turns blue. Then you press. What we need to do is we need to attach it to the center of mass of the biped. That's like the hips. I named it hips. It's supposed to be BIP 001 or something, but I named it hips. Okay, so I'll pick this, and you can see that the moment I pick it, this info pops up. We have a lot of things to do there, but I'm gonna be working with the defaults in this tutorial. So I just click end links and initialize. The moment I initialize, it binds. Let me press F3. It binds the character, the skeleton, the biped skeleton to the mesh, and you can see all the joints are defined based on the skeleton itself, the joints on the skeleton. So you can see all the joints are defined, everything. So this link, this yellow, or let me call it orange line we have in the middle is called links. We're going to be using the links a lot in this tutorial. So let's start by working on one part of the body. So we'll start with the head. I like starting with the head. So to work on this character, I'm going to click this plus button right beside the physics and go to envelope. So I'll shade it back again, then select the head, and you can see if we play this guy, let's just play this animation. Let's play the animation and let's see what we have. Let's select the character, the bone, switch off figure mode. So let's see what we have. Okay, now we have problem areas. We're definitely going to have problem areas. So that's skinning for you. So right now we need to fix this. You can see vertices are actually being left behind or being pulled by other links, other bones. So these are the issues we are going to be facing using this modifier or skinning generally. Even if we are using the skin modifier, we're going to have to fix overlapping vertices and stuff like, or being vertices being pulled by other links. So to do that, I'm gonna start with the head. Like I said, if you look at the head at this point, his head is looking weird. You can see the chin, see, being smashed or something, I don't know. So now I'll just leave him in this pose, like the animated one. So I'll just click on the mesh again. I'll go to physics, select the envelope. That now we can see all these parts are actually the influence. And using the envelope, we have two things to take note of. We have this red envelope inside, and we have the outer one. So we can actually adjust them accordingly by coming down here. You can see the moment I click inner, it grayed that out. Like, you can't use this anymore. We just work on the one inside. So right now we're going to be working on both, but first we want to go to link. So when you click on link, you need to uncheck continuity. You can see the moment we unchecked it, you can see the improvements on the head. Now it's changing. So after that, we go back to envelope, and we need to switch on rigid. So because the head is supposed to be rigid, so now that that's done, we got that out of the way. Let's look at our head if it's looking okay. Okay, so now I need to scale this down. So so to adjust the influence of our mesh, let me even switch on shaded so you can see what we are doing. So we need all the green parts, like okay, is it yellow? Okay, yellow parts are actually the rigid parts, so they don't deform. Okay, so we have that cleared out, all these parts. So now we need to move down and work on other parts of the. Okay, so now let's move to other parts of the body, and we adjust those parts too. So look at this properly. So you can see these parts. We need to increase the influence of the inner envelope. So I select the inner, just on set to just keep improving it. Okay, alright. So switch that off. Okay, so we move to, so let's work on this the hand. Okay, now let's work on this. I haven't done any adjustments yet though, so because that's looking okay for me. Let's work on the forehand, the forearm. Okay, so I'll select both, and we can look around if our link is influencing or if any other vertex on this side is being influenced by our link over here. So we need to be very sure of that, because that's going to result into a lot of issues. Okay, so select this. Okay, we can see that here. We have some vertices on this side that are being influenced by this link, and the same thing on this side. So, but first of all, let's work on the leg. So we'll click the toe on the toe link, and we'll just increase that. Let's set it to 2. You can see that's covered. So click the leg itself. That's the foot, left foot. We set it to 2. So we are setting the radial scale. That's like the scale, radial. That's this radius of the envelope. So we are increasing it by increasing the radial scale. So I set this to 2 as well. I will do the same thing for the toe, because we have a vertex being left behind as well over there. So I set this to 2. Okay, I think there's still something I have to do about that one. Okay, so I just use the slider to increase that, and it's looking okay. Right now, let me work on this. I can see this link is not influencing any other vertex on. Okay, same thing for this one, but for the ties, because the ties are huge, you know, the size. So we usually have these issues a lot. Okay, so I just okay, but sorry, I need to set my gizmo to local. Okay, so now it's on local orientation, so I can just scale it on Z. You can see what we have. Scale it on Z and kind of like got away with most of the unnecessary vertices. So I just do the same thing for this side. Switch to local, just scale it on Z. Okay, we can still have one at the back. Okay, it's always good to look around. You might check out what you might have missed. Okay, so now, so after doing this, I can move to my pelvis. Look for overlapping. Okay, so we are looking good. So after that, I can move to my spine. Spine is okay. Okay, so but this spine is pulling vertices from the arm, which will result into a lot of issues later on. So we don't want that. We need to exclude that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale it on Z again. So let's play the animation forward. Okay, so we still have some more. So you need to bring this in, yeah, like so. So what do you guys think? Okay, it's looking okay. Let's move this animation. Let's let him switch the arm. Okay, that's looking fine. Move to the next. I'll move to the next spine. Okay, so now this one is really a troublemaker. I need to bring this down, man. Seriously. Wow. Okay. So I need to bring this out. Okay, so now I'm gonna increase the inner one. I'll go to the outer. I'll just shrink that down. So I'll go back to the inner. I'll increase that. So to get this, most of these ones I'm not getting, I'll just use my overlap. I'll increase my parent overlap. I'll also increase my child overlap. Okay, so I decreased the child overlap anyway, so I just brought it down to get more of this. So I'll move to my next. I'll move to my next spine. I'll scale it down. Okay, so now I'm gonna move to this link right here. Okay, I'll move to this link. I'll just look at it. I think I need to work more on this one and this. Okay, but by the time we go to our vertex mode, we can the sub object, we can actually do some other adjustments to it. Okay, but for now, let's just keep working. Okay, so we are done with this tie, done with both ties anyway. So and we're done with the spines. So the next thing to work on, okay, work on the neck as well, then the shoulder. Okay, so the neck, we need to reduce the influence of the neck, because the influence shouldn't be more than this place, and now we are having it looking too big. So just scale it down uniformly. Use your uniform scale, scale it down. So it looks something like this. So go to the inner, click on inner and just increase the radial scale. Increase the radial scale. Then now we need to work on the overlap. Just increase. Okay, increase. decrease just to cover those areas. Okay, need to be careful not to overdo it. Okay, right now just use your judgment. Okay. Okay, now so I'll move to my right and okay, right here. Okay, now if I move to, okay, I did an animation on frame 48. If I move to frame 48, you can see what we're having. So I actually moved the fingers to see what we're gonna face. Okay, so now the problem is most, they are molded close to each other. If I move to the next frame, they are very very close, so the links are actually picking up vertices from other fingers. And to get this done, we need to first of all scale down. We need first of all scale down the envelope like this. Then if it's looking moderate, we'll do the same for this side. And lastly, we go down like so. So okay, so um, I need to work on this as well. I need to scale it down, uniform scale, until we lose most of the influence we have on other vertices. So do the same for this. Okay, so move that down. Same for this one. Move it down. Okay. So select this link as well. I'm actually selecting the links like I know where they are, but the idea is I know there are links in between, even if I'm not on wireframe. By looking at wireframe, you can see the yellow on the yellow lines. They are the links. So I just click whenever I'm not on a link, my cursor doesn't change to the plus sign, but now it changed to plus on the crosshair. That means I'm on top of a link, so I can just click on it. So right here, I'll just scale this down. I'll do the same for this. Scale it down. So scale this down. If the hands were modeled like with enough space, it will have been very very easy. But now what we need to do is see this first hand. It's having a lot of issues. So let's work on this one as well before we go for the pain in the ass. That's these fingers. That's so annoying. Okay, so move to the next one. That's looking okay. So I need to scale this down a bit, just a little bit. This looking fine. Okay. Now for the first one, let's go back to frame 48 where we have the funny animation. Okay, so on this frame we can see most of the problem areas, and to fix this you can just go in and start pulling and stuff like that. So but what I'll do is I want to use vertex. Yeah, I'll switch on my vertex, and you can see we have a lot of vertex around. So I'll switch on edges and faces. So okay, let me just switch off edges and faces so I can see this easily. Okay, now what I'll do is I'll go to select by link. So now if I click a link, I can see every vertex that link has influence over. Now we can see some of the vertices on this finger are being pulled by this link. So the next thing to do is I'll just look at those vertices. I'll just look at those vertices. Okay, so I select so now that I've seen the vertices that I want to, I remove from this link, like the vertices from this one. I want to remove them from this link. So what I'll do is okay, let's start with this 1 2 3. I'll go back to my select, not select by link. I'll just click on this vertex, click on this vertex, and click on this vertex. So now, watch what happens. So I'll just click on remove from link. Then the next thing, I have to select the link I want to remove them from. So you can see they change position. Now let's do it for more vertices around here. So if you don't want okay, now let's select this, select by link on this one and select this. Okay, so we can see it's looking so annoying. Okay, let's go back to envelope and let's do some adjustments here so it can look more. Let's clean the place up a little bit. Okay, so now what I'll just do is I'll increase my child and parent overlap. See that if that helps. Okay, just increase that. Okay, so I'll just go in. Let me see if I scale this up. Okay, so by scaling that up, it's helped. So I'll do the same for this side. Scale it up. Okay, now this hand is looking okay, but it's pulling vertices from here. So to fix that, I'll quickly go back to my vertex. So it needs to be moving into both at the same time. So I'll just, now I don't want this link. So I'll go back to select by link. I don't want this link to affect this. I think there are two vertices that it's pulling over there. Okay, this one and this one. So to do that, I'll just do what I did the other time. I'll select this and this, or better still, I can just go to select by link, select this. So everything that is assigned to that link, I'll just go ahead and remove from link, remove from this, and also remove from this, also remove from this. But that didn't work quite well. So I'll go back to my select and link. Let's see if those vertices are still being influenced by this link. You can see they're no longer influenced by that link. Okay, so we need to do the same thing for this side. Okay, so I'll move back. I'll select by link on this guy over here. So this one has a lot of issues. So I'll first of all remove the link, this link and this link to make things easier. So I'll just go remove from link. So just did that. Do the same thing for this one, remove from link. So this link as well is still being pulled by this one because they are very close to each other. So I'll select this. You can see that. Just go to remove from link. Okay, it's not being affected. Okay, so that's not necessary. Okay, so I'll select this this one. Now what I'll do is I'll just assign it back to this one. Go to assign link, assign to link. I'll just assign it to this. I can see that just snapped back immediately. So okay, so I'll do the same for this part. I think this one is still being pulled by. Okay, so this one, this link right here. Okay, these vertices right here. Okay, this link are pulling vertices from this one. So I'll select this link. I'll just remove from vertex and I'll come here, just click on this link. So we now have a smooth finger right there. You can see that finger, it's looking okay, not being influenced by any other one. So I just click on the next link. This link is really dead, like it's a dead link. Okay, see, this link is being pulled by okay, so these vertices Okay, we have, okay, let's start from the back. You can see this one. It's so annoying. Let's go back to frame. Okay. I'm sure by explaining this select the envelope and the vertex sub-objects, we you see, remove this link and we'll select this as well, because this one is also pulling this one. Select this. So by selecting that, we just remove link, or remove this as well, remove this as well, remove this as well. So select my link. Okay, so select this, select this. So these ones have been affected by this one. Okay, so I'll select this, remove from link, I'll remove this from this link just in case. Okay, select this as well. So move to the next bone on the next link. You can see we are affecting this one, so I'll just remove from link, remove this. Okay, sorry, not that way. We need to go to select by link, select this. Oh, you still have a long way to go though. So okay, so we have some vertices right here. Like you can see this, it's not being influenced by this this link, which is wrong. So what we're gonna do is select this. Okay, let me go back to frame. Okay, so we're getting somewhere now. But all we have to do is these vertices, these ones right here, they belong to this link. So I'll go back to my envelope, I'll select this, I'll just increase them, I'll scale them up uniformly. Do the same thing for this, scale them up, uniform scale, do the uniform scale for this as well. So it's looking better, it's looking better. So it's actually better to deal with it this way than to have it flying around like that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, what I should have done, I was supposed to lock all the vertices that I adjusted earlier, like when I move them. Okay, so I'll select the link, I'll lock them, so they are not being, like this one was clean, but now it's being pulled by these ones again because I didn't lock them down. So what I'm going to do now is I'll go back to my vertex, select by link, select this. Okay, so this link right here is pulling this guy seriously, and we need to check that. To check that, we'll just select this. So everything on this one, we don't want this link to pull it anymore, so I'll remove that, move to the next link, remove that from this one or this one. So now that these ones are in place, okay, select this and select this, sorry about that, and select this, move this back, just remove from link, remove that. Okay, so now what I'll do is select by link. Now that this is selected, I'll just lock assignment, do the same thing for this side, lock assignment, lock assignment. You can see that. So now just go back to my select by link. Even if I increase my envelope, let's see if I was right. You can see we are not really affecting, because we have a straight vertex right here. We need to pick that back. So but look at what I'm saying now. You can see we are not really affecting this anymore, unlike before. So now what I want to do is I want to make sure that straight vertex, it's not okay. Let me just scale it up, fix that right there. Okay, so this vertex, I'll just go back to my vertex, select this, assign to link. I'm going to assign it to this guy right here. So now after assigning it, I'll just lock him up. So now that it's locked, let's go and check that again. Scale him up. You can see now after we locked it, everything is looking on point, looking cool. So that's what we want. It's good. We just do the same, but always remember to lock your assignments when you're done. When you're done with it. So I'll move to this one. This stubborn middle finger. Okay. Why is the middle finger always so annoying now? When people want to get the best of you, they give you the middle finger to just get you angry. Now it's really pissing me off. Influencing so many other links and pulling vertices everywhere. Middle finger to you. Okay, this actually means nothing to you guys. I'm not trying to give you guys a middle finger. I'm just skinning this character. Alright, so I'll just work on this vertex. I need to send it back to this guy. It doesn't belong here. So what I'll do is I'll select this, go back to my vertex, select by link, select this. You can see this one is not even assigned to this guy at all. So what we need to do is select it like just this, assign, just look for that link, assign it. So now we can do select by link. Can do a select by link. You can see now that most of them have been selected. So let's go back to our envelope. Okay, let's work on this guy. So this guy right here is pulling these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go in my vertex. I'll switch to my lasso. Okay, I'm on my lasso. Just drag round. Select those vertices. So I'll just go and remove them from this link right away. Yeah. So the middle finger has left these guys alone. Do the same thing for this guy. And we can see the middle finger is still pulling these ones. Middle finger. Such a middle finger. Okay, so select this. Yep. No. Okay, yeah, I got this. So I'll select these ones and I'll delete and remove them from this link. Okay, middle finger. Remove from this link. Okay, go back. Select this, select this, select this. What I'm doing is I'm holding control while I'm selecting, so I can select multiple vertices together. So I'll select first one, hold control. Okay, so I just remove from this. That's not working, I don't know why. Okay, but to get that done, let's select this guy. Wow, so much to do right here. Okay, but no sweat, I'll just select this. Now that I have everything selected, I'll just go to remove link, remove everything as a group. So I got that out of the way. I'll do the same thing for this guy right here. Select from, no, sorry, select from by link and remove them from this, remove them from this. Okay, so we now have this vertex. Everything's getting in place right now. Okay, so I'll select this. So I'll remove the link from this as well, just for us to work faster. So okay, so what I'm getting now is that this guy is pulling from this guy, and this guy is also pulling from them as well. So Okay. Okay, so go there. Let me scale it on Y. Scale the envelope on Y. Y is actually the safest to scale right now. Okay, scale it on Y. So by scaling it on Y, I'm still pulling. Okay, so now I need to get rid of these ones. I don't want this link to pull anything from here. So I'll select this link. I'll select this link and everything that it controls. I just remove the influence this link has on it. So I'll do the same thing for this one. Remove it. Sorry, that's wrong. Supposed to go back to select a link. You might be making that mistake a lot, so just sort it out. Press undo. Okay, so remove from link. Okay, so now I still have some vertices that are supposed to be assigned to this one, and they are being pulled away by this guy. So what I need to do is I need to put this guy in check by just selecting these guys one by one. 1, 2. So by doing that, I can just go in and remove from link, remove from this link. So I still have one that is left, one is still left. So this one is being pulled by this one. So I'll just remove from link. Okay, that didn't work because that's another link from behind. Okay. Okay. So now that I did that, it just snapped back, and you can see this blue link I have here. This actually means this is not being assigned to anything. You can see it's called root vertices. It's not being assigned to any link. So what I'll do is I'll select this link. I'm going to convert it to this red deformable link. So I'll select it, click out, select it. So I'm going to go to assign to link. Okay, so I think we should assign it to this link. Yeah. So now that it's assigned to that one, we're on point. It's looking clean, right? So that's what you do when you see a blue vertex. So I'll select this vertex as well. Go back to select. Okay, so I just remove this one from this link because it's obvious this link is pulling it. So just remove from. No, it's not working. Okay, so what link is pulling this? Okay, let's look for it. To look for links that are being. Okay, so it's not that link, and it's not this link. It's not this link. So what's pulling this guy away from his brethren? So I'll select this. What I'll just do is I'll just attach him to this. Let's assign it to this link. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that worked. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I think I like the way it's looking now. Everything is on point for now. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, so let's select this link. Okay, so we don't want this. So I'll just select everything I have here like this. Go back to select everything like this. Just remove them from this link. Remove from link. So select by link. So I want this vertex to be assigned to this link. So select this. I just assign to link. Yeah, so now it's looking in place. Okay, it's looking nice. Zoom out. So now I can actually go around and okay, I want this to be assigned to this too. So select this, assign. Yeah, so now by doing select by, okay, now you can see what it's looking like. Looking okay, looking good. So I'll select this. I don't want this to pull this at all, so just select this vertex, remove from, I remove it from that link. So now let me go back to select and link. Okay, now we lost that, so that's cool. And this as well is wrong. You shouldn't be pulling a vertex from there. So I'll select this, remove from this link as well. So now let's walk fast. Okay, so now that that's done, you can see something weird here. So what I'll do is I'll just select anything I have here, anything, and I'll remove them from this link just in case something weird is about to happen. Boom. Okay, so click out. What's this? Okay, we still have some blue vertices over here, so we'll fix that later. We're still working on the hand, on the fingers right now. So I'm going to select this so we can lock them up too, so we don't have to start having issues later on. Select this. Be sure, look around that they're not influencing any other vertices around, so you lock it up. Do the same thing for the next link. Lock it up. Next, lock it up. So good. Now I need to select this guy. Select by link for this. Okay. Let's work on this guy too. Okay. Let's go to envelope. Can scale this down just a little bit. Get away from. Oh no, that's not working. So let it be like this. So we'll just assign vertices on the vertices and everything will be fine. Okay, I'll just pick this up, or whatever, any amount they have. Just make sure they are not assigned to any link on this finger. Remove from link, remove this, and lastly remove this. Okay, now we can see it's looking good. Remove that. So I'll select this again. Okay, so we need to get rid of this influence. I'll select this and everything like that. So I'll just remove from link. Remove these guys. And these guys. And these guys. So I'll go to select by link again. Select the next ones. Okay, so I need to select this guy, just this one. I need to remove this link. This one. So I just, okay, let's select this. This is stubborn. I think I'll just do it one by one. Select that. Remove. Okay, that's gone. So let's select by link again. Let's see what's happening. Okay, so we have one more. Can't see that properly. I don't know why. Because my guy is white. Okay, let me just go back to physics and switch off shaded. Sorry, envelope. Turn off shaded. Now I can see them properly. So now what I want to do is I want to pick this guy up. This vertex. This guy. Wow, why is it so hard to pick? Yeah, got you. So I'll just remove him. Remove from link. Remove him from this link. So let's select it again to be sure. Okay, so we lost that. Okay, good. Let's select the last one. Select by link. So let's look around for problem areas. That's good. So we have this. Okay, good. So I'll select this. So I need to lock this up. Lock assignments. Lock assignments. So I'm still coming back to work on this though. So okay, so I still need to work on this. I don't like the way this one is bent. I need to fix that. Select by link. Select this link. Okay, so we need to pick this vertex and assign it to this link. That should make things look better. Assign to link. Yeah, select this, assign to link. One thing about this skinning method is the more you do it, you get used to it, so you can work faster depending on the rig and the way the character is being modeled. I actually like my character in T-pose, so when they're in T-pose, it's easier for you to just assign this to this link. Okay, I think it was already assigned to it, so I need to assign this one to this as well. So select this, assign this to it. Okay, something weird going on there. Should be a way to fix this. I don't like the way it's looking. What I'll do is I just pick this up. Let's see what it looks like now. No, not good. Let's go to envelope. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to make sure the outer parts covers this area more like this. So it's okay now. It's looking okay, but looking better than before. Yeah. Okay. Looking better. Okay, so I need to select all the vertices like these ones, and make sure I remove them from this link. So I go back to my vertex, select like this one. Okay, I didn't lock the side the other time, so I have to face that now. So I'll just select with my lasso, drag like this, and it will be very easy for me to remove them from that link. So done that. Okay, so I'll go back to my envelope and I'll increase this as well. Increase the radius scale. Okay, so you can see something over there. So I just let me try and increase the strength. By increasing the strength, you can see we got the shape back better. Okay, so we'll do the same for this side. Just select the link, this link, and increase the strength. Yeah. Okay. So I got these guys back again. So I need to select them and remove them from this link. So I can just lock the vertex assignment. So I'll do the same for this side, like so. Okay, so I'll just remove from link, remove these guys. Then I can just go back to select by link, select these guys. Okay, but there's a problem. I need to select this 1, 2, 3 vertex and remove them from that link. So select 1. I'll select this as well. Select this. So I'm just going to remove them from this link. That's good. One thing I forgot to mention on when I started tutorial is to tell you that this model you can it comes with 3D Max from 3D Max 2012. If you check your scene folder in 3ds Max folder in your documents, you can find it there, so you can actually follow along and use this to learn whatever you want to. So I can just lock this up as well. Select this, you can lock it up as well. So at this point, you now got to understand what the vertex and the envelope does. All you just use it to do is just weigh your character on the skinning, just skin it properly, having properly skinned. So you can just select this. So you can even go ahead and select these vertices around the collar and remove them from the influence of the head. So you can do a lot with the physics modifier. So I'm gonna end the tutorial at this point. I'm sure you must have learned something. So you can drop your comments below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, because in my next tutorial on physics modifier, I'm gonna be explaining bulge. You can actually use bulge to create a bulge, like a muscle. Yeah, to create a muscle for your character. Maybe you want it to swell or something to become bulgy. Different stuffs to do. You have a lot. There's still a lot more to learn in the physics modifier sub-object menu. So we have the tendons, we have the bulge. Okay, so in the next tutorial that has to do with skinning, we're gonna be fixing that. We're gonna be fixing the bulge. So guys, Thanks for watching, and don't forget to comment and subscribe. Bye.